When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrive in their building earlier. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's the great in at the 1. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Payton is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
Here's the great. Misses the 3. That's to Curry. Butler kicks to Payton. And here is Green. Shot from 12. It's deflected. Here's the great.
Oh, yes, sir.
And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. On the wing, Payton. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the triple.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Here's the great. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The great's got 5 points so far. Outside Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
So it's the Warriors now. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Podziemski. Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. It's stolen by Curry. Tipped away. Here's the great. An easy 2 points on the layup. The great's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
To the inside. Here's Podziemski. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Screen by Şengün. Outside, Green. Good on the triple.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. With this pause in the action, we'll show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Rockets #1.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Curry. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
There's the drive. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 9 points for the great. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Nice move. He lays it in. And it's 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Here's the great. He had 25 points last game. From the line. Green with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Green passes to the great. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. The great's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The great passes to Thompson. Here's the great. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Lobbed up there for Thompson and stolen by Butler. And it's the Warriors on the break. Fires from deep. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets leading by 6. Green finds Şengün. Out to the right wing. And some nice passing there by Houston. And another 3 for Houston.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ.
Several teams changing it up here. Butler kicks to Payton. Podziemski on the wing. Back to Payton. Curry passes to Butler. Beyond the arc. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Curry. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's the great in at the point guard position. They get the rebound, and yes, it's good. 14 points for the great.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Podziemski. Payton with a screen on Green. Curry kicks to Payton. Clock at 6. Green with a screen for Payton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength.
Take a break.
A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And that one misses.
VP2 being a second-generation star, that comes with some challenges, but he's definitely his own man out there on the floor.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's jacked in for Curry. And a change for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Alperen Şengün. And he's good on the second. Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. The great passes to Brooks. Here's Eason. Here's the great. Puts it up from 12. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Kuminga. Smith against Green. Down low. And it's Podziemski in the corner. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's the great. He's got 14. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
Here's Butler. The Rockets making the shot. Kuminga, screen on Thompson. To the middle. Out to Payton. Podziemski on the wing. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. "19 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 2. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's the great.
Okay.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top, leading by just 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Glad you could join us. The story. So, guys, what are your keys for the second half of a close one like this?
Rebound, passing, shooting. I think those will be.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ball game.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Outside, Green. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got the first basket of the second half here for the Rockets.
And you can tell Green is a competitive player, willing to put in the sweat to find looks.
It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
The great passes to Green. The tray. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Warriors trail by 11. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Shot to stop the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
They double him with Butler. Thompson from long range drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets. Now here's Curry. He's got 17. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
For Houston, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. The first one falls.
Number 1, 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And so here is Golden State. They trail by 14. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And the call will go against the great. That'll be his second foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
The shake. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. And that's Life Above the Rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
The great passes to Şengün, and the shot goes down. Şengün's got 8 points.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Outside, Kuminga. Inside, Curry. And it's blocked by Şengün.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's the great. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The great's got 34 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Green, and it's Barnes in for Stephen Curry. And a switch here also for Houston. Eason's checked in. Butler against Eason. Butler, no good. Rockets leading by 18. Puts it up. And it's Houston with another.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Can they get it? Pass to Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again. Houston's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Green, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pajemski on the wing. Guarded by Green. Lets it go with a 3. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 15 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's the great. He's defended by Pajemski. 5 on the clock. The great passes to Thompson. Barnes outside, and the call will go against the great. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution on the court.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game.